Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, sports fans. Welcome back to Walsh, Colorado. This is the Saddle Rock Sports Network bringing you all the action tonight as the home team, Walsh Eagles, take on the visiting South Baca Patriots in this high school varsity match. I'm Martha Gutierrez, and joining me on the mic is my co-commentator, Isaiah Akababa Hibbard. Hi, Bubba.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. And Ty Brooks on the camera over there. Get ready for some high energy plays, quick rallies, and a night of hometown pride as the Eagles and Patriots battle it out right here in Walsh, Colorado. Players to watch for the South Baca Patriots. Keep an eye on Sarah Elmore, who's been racking up kills all season. She has a total of 150 kills right now, followed by Abigail Anderson with 103. Watch out for Mary Brewer as the libero in her backline presence, and watch out for Eliana Gutierrez, whose serve is a true weapon. On the Eagles side, watch out for Reese Mundell she's the main killer hitter on that team, along with Audrey Caddick. So stay tuned. We have 2 minutes and 36 seconds until we come back and start all the action.
Brooks Farms, a proud supporter of Southeast Colorado sports, wishes all student athletes a successful season. We wish you success in developing skills that will be used in everyday life. Teamwork, dedication, and work ethic. Good luck to all athletes of Southeast Colorado.
Since 1956, People's Credit Union has been dedicated to serving the hardworking farmers, ranchers, and residents of Southeast Colorado. With locations in Springfield and Lamar, we're here for you. Join our community of members at peoples-cu.com and experience a financial institution that truly cares. People's Credit Union. We work for you, committed to providing professional, accurate, and prompt financial services. People's Credit Union, your trusted financial partner since 1956. Member NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
DM Auctions provides full-service auction service from setup to settlement. We do every kind of auction imaginable: farm, estate, business, liquidation, household moving sales, real estate. If you don't have enough items to warrant an individual auction, we can do a buyout, where we purchase your items, lock, stock, and barrel, and liquidate them ourselves via our monthly consignment sale. Another service we provide is order buying. If you are looking for something, we will find it. Give us a call today.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh, or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks, and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
Welcome to this match between the hometown Lady Eagles versus the visiting team, the South Baca Patriots. This should be a really good matchup. What do you think, Bubba?
I think it's going to be a great match.
Looks like there's a few Walsh Eagles that aren't present according to their roster here. We're going to be standing to do the pledge. All right, let's get this game started. Starting for the South Baca Patriots. We have number 3, Nelia Yanis, a freshman. Number 6, a junior, Sarah Elmore. Number 9, a freshman, Brielle Bond. Libero, number 10, Mary Brewer. Number 14, a senior, Mallory Johnson. Number 19, a senior, Eliana Gutierrez. Number 20, a sophomore, Abby Anderson. Starting for the Lady Eagles. Number 3, a junior, Ava Alley. Number 5, a senior, Avery Kunselman. Number 6, a freshman, Madeline Tedder. Number 8, a senior, Reese Mundell. Number 11, a junior, River Loader. Number 14, a senior, Yanedi Calzada. Coached by Tysley Sharp. I'm sorry, the libero. Number 15, Jaylee Freiberger, a junior. Good luck to the Walsh Eagles. All right, let's get this game going, folks. Not sure why some of these players on the Walsh Eagles were not on max preps, so I don't have any stats for them. I'd like to thank all our sponsors for this opportunity. Here we go. Let's get started with the game. Abby Anderson serves. Nice to the back row. Jaylee Freiberger gets it. Free ball. Mallory Johnson. Eliana sets it up for Sarah Elmore. Walsh digs it up. And number 6 goes into the net for her hit. Madeline Tedder. Anderson up for her next serve. And it goes into the net. Reese is up to serve for Walsh. Sarah passes it to Eliana. She doesn't quite get it high enough. Walsh is setting it up. Eliana to Sarah again. And this time in that corner, the right back corner, and it's in on the line. Point to South Baca. Eliana Gutierrez is up to serve. She has a total of 22 aces on the year. Right on the net. Sarah goes up. Consulman goes up. Sets it up for Johnson. She gets it over. And that's in across the court by number 6, Madeline Tedder. Johnson wasn't quite there to pick it back up. Up to serve for Walsh, we have Kunselman. A little miscommunication between the Patriots. Already seeing a little bit of frustration. Score is 3-2. Walsh ahead by 1. Mary gets it up. Fortunately, Patriots can't get to it. Walsh is up 4-2. Setting it up for Sarah. And there it is. Let's see that replay right there. Wow. All right, Mallory Johnson. Yep. Goes right through Anderson's hands. Melia comes in the front row. Serving is number 4 for Walsh, Jocelyn Tedder. And across the court for Sarah Elmore, but it goes out of bounds. Point to Walsh. Walsh is up by 3, 6-3. And this time a kill for Sarah to the back row, and Jaylee Freiberger can't quite get to it. Elmore's up to serve for South Baca. She has a nice little jump serve. Sets it up for Kunselman. Was that Kunselman? Nope, that was River. Sorry. Right into the Bermuda Triangle. South Baca gets a point. It is now a 1-point game. Walsh is up by 1. Elmore up to serve again. Another good serve. This time passes it to Yanavy. Reese free balls it over. Eliana sets it up for Abby Anderson. And this time she gets a kill. They block it, but it goes out of bounds. Sarah to serve again. It is tied.
6-6.
Another serve. This time it hits her in the face a little bit. Jaylee gets it from the back row. Another setup for Abby. Abby gets it down. Walsh can't get it back. Point for South Baca. Elmore is up to serve again. South Baca is up by 1. It is 6-7. 6-7. Sets it up. Eliana can't quite get to it to put it back over the net. Sorry, my students put me up to that. It is now tied.
7-7.
Ava Alley with a nice serve. And Patriots can't get it back over. Walsh goes up by 1 point. Alley up to serve again. This time she serves it short, and the Patriots can't quite get it. Oh, that was an ace. Another serve, and this time she serves it way out the back. Out. And Brielle Bond is up to serve. The freshman from Vilas. Nice serve close to the net. They get it close to the net for River Loader, and she hits it into the net. Point goes to South Baca. Brielle Bond up to serve again. Another good serve. And Eagles cannot get it back. And we have a timeout by Walsh. We will be right back after these messages.
At Ogallala Commons, we aim to support vibrant High Plains communities, and a critical part of that is workforce and leadership development. In the past 20 years, we've hosted nearly 800 community-based paid internships for students and adults, and invested thousands of dollars in youth business owners through entrepreneurship fair competitions. Learn more or apply at ogallalacommons.org/efair or ogallalacommons.org/internships.
Welcome back to Walsh, Colorado, where the Lady Patriots are up by 1 point versus the Lady Eagles. Brielle Bond just had an amazing serve there, and the Walsh Eagles couldn't get it back over. So Brielle is up to serve again. It's 10-9. South back on top. And again, she gets another ace. That is 2 aces in a row for Brielle. May have been 3. Another good serve and another ace. Goes off of Reese Mundell's arms and goes backwards. Here she goes again. Oh, this time Jaylee gets it up enough. Oh, a little miscommunication between Brielle and Anderson. It is 12-10. South back up by 1. 2. Jaylee serves it to the back, goes out of bounds. Point to South Baca, 13-10. Mary Brewer is up to serve. She has 24 aces on the year. Good pass by Jaylee. This time, Kunselman hits it into the candy cane of Mary Brewer, up to serve again. It is 14-10. South Baca is up. Another good serve to the back row, and this time it's there. Served up on a platter for Abby Anderson, and she gets a kill. Excuse me. Sorry about that. All right, Yanedi gets it over. Mallory Johnson gets it back over. Walsh free balls it over. Mary Brewer pops it up, and Eliana sets it for Sarah Elmore, but it floats out the back end of the Walsh side, giving them a point. 15-11, Yanedi is up to serve. Coming in for Walsh is number 6. Madeline Tedder. That didn't quite make it over the net. Abby Anderson is up to serve. Sarah got up there. Tunselman got up there. Into the net, but they're doing a good job keeping it up and alive, both sides. Nice hit by number 6. Madeline Tedder gives her a kill. Oh, saved by Sarah Elmore. Nice hit by Ava. Jaylee gets it back up. Reese sets it. And a tip by number 6. Madeline Tedder gets her a kill. Reese Mundell is up to serve. The score is 16-13. South Baca is now only up by 2 because that was an ace for Reese Mundell. This time, Abby gets it up. Sarah sets it up for Eliana, and Eliana gets a kill in the back. Eliana Gutierrez up to serve. Free ball. Mary sets it up. Set to Mallory Johnson, but Mallory's hit is into the net. Point goes to Walsh. Kunzelman is up. Nice set by Eliana to Sarah. They get it back over on a free ball. Walsh is getting set up. 4. That's a kill for Loader. She pushed it off to the side, and South Baca was not there. The score is now a 1-point game, 17-16 South Baca. Nice set by Eliana to Sarah, and Sarah gets a kill. Mallory Johnson is up to serve. Nice little floater, but Jaylee comes in and she gets it back up, and Elmore gets a kill. Mallory Johnson to serve again. Ava tries to hit it over where there was a spot. And another kill for Sarah Elmore as it hits the net, but she gets it over. Timeout by Walsh. It is 20-16. We will be right back after these messages.
Hey, did you know there was a design and print shop right here in Springfield, Colorado? Maverick Media has everything from business cards and envelopes to posters and banners. We make custom forms for trucking, scale tickets, invoicing, and more. Big projects or small, we've got the skills to bring your ideas to life. And we're more than just printing. We carry a wide range of office and school supplies too. When you choose Maverick, you're choosing a partner. Stop by and see us today at 917 Main Street in Springfield. See you soon.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check that replay out again. She hits it and it hits the net and just drops right there. Awesome play.
That was an awesome play, Miss Murphy.
Score is 20-16. Mallory Johnson is now up to serve again. South Baca seems to be picking it up a little bit.
Yes.
Good serve to the back row. Sets it up for Loader and number 3, Giannis into the net. We have number 4 for Walsh coming in, Jocelyn Tedder for Madeline Tedder. Must be your sister. Nice serve by Jocelyn. A hit by Sarah, but it goes out of bounds, giving Walsh a point. It is now a 2-point game, 20-18. Tedder up to serve again. She has a nice hard serve. Eliana sets it up for Abby. Reese gets it up for Yanevi, and Yanevi hits it into the net. 21-18, South Baca up by 3. Sarah Elmore is up to serve. She has a nice jump serve. Reese sets it up for Loader. She tips it, sets it up for Eliana, and Eliana sets it up for Abby. Good dig by Reese. Eliana sets it to Brielle Bond, and it goes into the net. Point goes to Walsh, 21-19. Ava up to serve. Nice set by Brielle Bond. Eliana sets it to the back row. Jaylee gets it. Reese tips it over. Eliana sets it to Sarah, and Sarah gets the kill. Brielle Bond is up to serve. 22-19. Free ball. Gets it up to Eliana. Eliana sets it up for Abby. And Abby gets a kill as it goes off of an eagle. Bond is up to serve again. It is 23-19. Jaylee, with a good defense there. Sets it over. Brielle gets a set for Abby Anderson, and she hits it into the net. Jaylee Freiberger is up to serve. Nice serve by Jaylee. And this time, that was just like some tipping, but South Baca came on top with a point on that one. 24, and it is set point. Mary Brewer is up to serve. Set point for South Baca. Sorry, Bubba, what were you going to say?
Said, yes, she did.
Free ball over to South Baca. Eliana sets it up for Abby. She tips it over. Tedder gets it back over. And it's a kill by Mallory Johnson into that Bermuda Triangle. And the first set goes to South Baca 25-20. We will be right back after these messages. At Cobblestone Inn and Suites, Springfield, we know that travel isn't just about where you go. It's about how you feel along the way. From the moment you walk through our doors, you're more than a guest. You're part of our family. Settle into rooms designed for comfort, where big city quality meets small town warmth. Start your morning with a hearty complimentary breakfast and enjoy the little details that make a big difference. From free Wi-Fi to genuine hospitality. Whether you're here for work, visiting family, or simply passing through, Cobblestone Inn and Suites, Springfield, is your place to rest, recharge, and feel at home. Because here, you don't just stay. You belong. Justa Stitchin, LLC, is your locally owned and operated quilt store since 2001. Mary Lee Freiberger offers many options like Letterman jackets, patches for the jackets, fabric notions, long arm quilting, batting, and alterations. Call Mary Lee Freiberger at 719 523 4985 for more information or come by at 748 Kansas in Springfield. I'd like to take this moment to thank all our sponsors. Our presenting sponsors are Ogallala Commons, Maverick Media, D&M Auctions. Our annual sponsors are Cook Oil, People's Credit Union, Cobblestone Inn and Suites in Springfield, Justa Stitchin, and Brooks Farms. Without you all, this would not be possible, as our commentators and our cameramen all get paid to do this work. And it is fantastic. They're learning quite a bit. They're learning how to edit videos. They're learning how to broadcast, of course, how to talk. It's fantastic. So thank you to all these sponsors. If you'd like to come join the adventure, we have 6 crews in 2005, plus more on the way. Let's start a crew at your school and get you involved with Saddle Rock Sports Network. Just get a hold of Brad Doherty from Branson. Welcome back, everyone. How many kills did you have for Sarah Elmore on that one, Bubba?
For Sarah Elmore, I had 6 kills.
Fantastic. How about for Abby Anderson?
Abby Anderson, I had 4 kills.
That is awesome. I also have one down for Mallory Johnson and Eliana Gutierrez.
Yes, you do.
I do. And Brielle has some
Dale had
aces.
4 aces.
That is awesome. River Loader has a kill for Walsh. Reese Mundell has an ace. Ava Alley has an ace. Let's see. Madeline, Tedder has 2 kills. We are back with our second set. South Baca took the first set 25-20. Here we go with the action. Reese serves it up. Eliana sets it up for Sarah Elmore, but it's out of bounds. I thought that was in.
Barely out of bounds, Miss Martha.
I thought that was in. Reese up to serve again to that back row. And Eliana saves it with a one-handed set. Nice block by Sarah. And they're calling that a double hit. Point goes to South Baca. It is tied 1-1. Eliana Gutierrez is up to serve. Serves to that back row, and it's served up on a platter, and it's served up again. And Sarah Elmore gets it over. Walsh is doing a good job getting it back over. Sets for Sarah Elmore again. And Walsh is there. They're playing good. And this time, Reese Mundell gets it back over on a free ball, but far to the left, out of bounds. Point South Baca. Gutierrez is still up to serve. Nice serve. She has a rocket serve. Free ball over. Eliana sets it for Johnson. Johnson gets it in. And Ava sets it over. Another one-handed save. Tedder gets a kill. I think that's Tedder, right? Number 6. Yes, Madeline Tedder. Kunselman is up to serve. So nice little serve over. And a nice hit by Sarah. Nice block by Lower. Elmore and Bond there to block, but it comes back their way. Point to Walsh. Walsh is up by 1, 3-2. Kunselman is up to serve. Sarah pops it up. Eliana sets it to Sarah. Sarah hits it out of bounds. Walsh score 4-2. This time it's into the net. Point. Service error point goes to South Baca. Mallory Johnson is up to serve 4-3. 1 point game. And it looks to be that Walsh is out of rotation. Point to South Baca. It is now tied 4-4. Mallory Johnson is up to serve again. Yanavy passes it to Reese. Reese sets it up for Loader, and it hits the net with her hit. Pops back, and they call it 4 hits. Mallory Johnson gets another one. It is now 5-4. South Baca up. Jaylee passes it. Oh, and Tedder, Ava, tries to hit it back, and it goes into the net. South Baca is now up by 2, 6-4. Mallory Johnson is still up to serve, and off of Madeline Tedder's arms, the side of her arms, and it goes backwards. Johnson is still serving for South Baca, and they are up by 3. To the back corner there. Nice set up for Tedder. Nice set to Giannis, and she tips it over. Tedder back over. Nelia gets it up. Set over to Brielle Bond. Brielle Bond sets it back over. A dink. Unfortunately, Brielle can't set it up or put it over, and it goes into the net. Walsh's ball. Number 4 is coming in. Jocelyn Tedder for her sister. To serve. Nice set by Brielle to Sarah. Setting it up to Sarah Elmore again. Reese to Loader, and it's a tip. Brielle is there to pick it up. Nice back row work by Jaylee Freiberger, and Loader hits it into the net. Point to South Baca. It is 8-5. Sarah Elmore up to serve with her jump serve. Jaylee gets it up. A little powerful, but they're able to control it. Free ball. Eliana sets it to Abby. And Abby gets a kill. Elmore up to serve again. She gets it to the back row. Reese sets it up to Jaylee Freiberger, and it hits the net. And it comes down, and the Patriots can't get it back over. Ava is up to serve, and it was a short serve in that Bermuda Triangle. Brewer couldn't quite get to it. Score is 9-7. South Baca is up by 2. Ava is up to serve again. Nice pass. Nice set to Abby. She tips it over. Nice one-handed save by Yanavy. Another set by Eliana to Abby. She gets it over. Another set to Yanavy. Tip. And this time they call Abby Anderson in the net. Point goes to Walsh. It is a 1-point game, 9-8. Nice serve. Eliana gets it back over. And a set to Sarah. That looked like the net, but I don't know. Another set. And it goes over. And it's on Walsh's side. I don't know if you count that as a kill for Eliana, or I don't know what it is. Brielle Bond is up to serve.
Let's count it as a kill.
Okay. It is 10-8. Nice serve by Brielle. Reese Mundell gets it, and she hits it way to the right in the back. Out of bounds. 11-8. Bond is still up to serve. And we have a timeout by Walsh. The score is 11-8. And we will be right back after these messages.
Brooks Farms, a proud supporter of Southeast Colorado sports, wishes all student athletes a successful season. We wish you success in developing skills that will be used in everyday life. Teamwork, dedication, and work ethic. Good luck to all athletes of Southeast Colorado.
Welcome back, everybody. The score here is 11-8. Here are the upcoming games for this week. Today, we have a quadruple header. Those games are going on right now. Thursday, September 25th, Kim Branson is at Des Moines. Springfield is at South Baca in Campo. Friday, September 26th, Custer County at Center. Saturday, September 27th, Grady at Des Moines. And football action Friday, September 26th, Springfield at Honey. Bond is up to serve. It is 11-8. South Baca on top. Nice serve to the back row. Jaylee Freiberger is there to recover it. Eliana sets it up for Abby, and Abby gets a kill. And that is another ace for Brielle Bond while I was showing the replay. Point goes to South Baca. It is 13-8. Jaylee Freiberger passes it to the front row. A nice hit by Yanedi. Brielle sets it up for Abby, and it's a dink for a kill. Brielle Bond is still up to serve. Nice, powerful serve. There, Jaylee sends it back over on a free ball. Eliana sets it up for Sarah Elmore, and Sarah couldn't quite get it over the net.
No, she couldn't.
Jaylee Freiberger is up to serve for Walsh. It is 14-9. South back on top. Nice, powerful serve, and a little too close to the net, but a block by Abby, and they call Abby into the net. Jaylee Freiberger has a powerful serve. It's a free ball over by South Baca. Jaylee gets it back up for Conselman. It's out of bounds by Walsh. South Baca gets the point, and Brewer is up to serve. It is 15-10. And it's over. When Johnson is there to save it. And it is out of bounds with the candy cane of death. Brewers up to serve again, 16-10. South back on top. Nice serve by Brewer. Sets it up for Ava. Reese Mundell hits that. Nice set from Mallory Johnson by Eliana. We have a nice little volley right here, and it's right there. Blocked by Conselman to give Walsh a point. Yanedi is up to serve for Walsh, and she hits it into the net. Yes. Abby Anderson is up to serve for South Baca. It is 17-11. Jaylee gets a good pass there to Reese Mundell. She hits it, and South Baca returns an out play. Mundell is up to serve. 17-12, South Baca on top. Eliana sets it a little too close to the net, and Ava Alley is there to return it back. We have a timeout by South Baca. She wants to regroup. We will be right back on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Since 1956, People's Credit Union has been dedicated to serving the hardworking farmers, ranchers, and residents of Southeast Colorado. With locations in Springfield and Lamar, we're here for you. Join our community of members at peoples-cu.com and experience a financial institution that truly cares. People's Credit Union. We work for you, committed to providing professional, accurate, and prompt financial services. People's Credit Union, your trusted financial partner since 1956. Member NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second set. South Baca won the first set 25-20. South Baca is leading 17-13. Walsh had a little comeback, and South Baca decided to take a timeout, see if they could stall them. Mundell is up to serve for Walsh. Nice serve by Mundell. Johnson gets it up for Sarah Elmore. Kunselman hits it over. Brielle sets it up for Sarah Elmore. Here comes Tedder. Tedder gets it over. Eliana sets it up for Johnson, and Johnson gets a kill. (18-13). Gutierrez is up to serve for South Baca. And it's over. And Sarah kills it right back. Gutierrez up to serve again. Sarah is that a block?
Yeah, that was a block.
All right, by Sarah. It is 20-13, South Baca on top. Gutierrez is up to serve again. Nice serve to right above the net. And that's out. Ava tries to hit it over, but she hits it a little too hard and goes out. It's 21-13, and now Walsh decides to take a timeout. So we will be right back on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
DM Auctions provides full-service auction service from setup to settlement. We do every kind of auction imaginable: farm, estate, business, liquidation, household moving sales, real estate. If you don't have enough items to warrant an individual auction, we can do a buyout, where we purchase your items, lock, stock, and barrel, and liquidate them ourselves via our monthly consignment sale. Another service we provide is order buying. If you are looking for something, we will find it. Give us a call today.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at that last replay. Eliana serves it. They get it over too close, and Sarah Elmore answers back. Gutierrez is up to serve. The score is 21-13. Eliana serves it over to the Yanedi. They set it to Jaylee Freiberger, and she gets it back row. Sarah Elmore hits it. And Jaylee Freiberger hustles, and so does Reese. Good hustle by the Lady Eagles, but unfortunately they can't get it back over. Point goes to South Baca. Gutierrez is still serving 22-13, South Baca. Another good serve, one-handed by Ava. Free ball by Jaylee Freiberger. A quick set by Eliana, and it's over by the Eagles. Serve, Stunselman. Unfortunately, Sarah tries to set it up and it goes back behind her. So point to to the Lady Eagles. Kunzelman is up to serve again. Mary Brewer passes it to Eliana. Eliana sets to Sarah. Yanedi is there this time, but the Walsh Eagles can't get it back over. Point to South Baca. It is 23-15. Mallory Johnson is up to serve. Nice passing by Yanedi. Is that number 3 or number 6, Bubba?
Oh,
Sorry, y'all. I didn't see if it was number 3 or 6 who just
better not even.
get that over. It is Tedder up to serve. It's an ace for her. Number 4, Jocelyn. Another good serve. Abby's there. Eliana sets it to Sarah. Sarah gets a kill as Walsh cannot get that back. This is now set point. 24-17. Elmore is serving. And she decides to go soft. Tip! And South Baca comes on top 25-17. We will be right back with some stats after these messages.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
Yep. All right, coming back. We're about to start the third set. We had Sarah Elmore with 2 kills and a block. Brielle Bond with an ace, a kill and a block. Mallory Johnson with a kill. Eliana Gutierrez with a kill. Abby Anderson with 3 kills. On the Walsh side, I have Jocelyn Tedder with an ace. Madeline Tedder, right, with a kill. And Kunzelman with a block. This third match. Do you have more? Okay. All right.
Saddle Rock Sports Network is a student-powered broadcasting company that was started this fall.
Over the last 2 months, our student-produced broadcasts have gotten over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views. In January and February, we will be broadcasting 41 games for the high school and junior high Kim Branson Mustang basketball teams.
With that being said, would you like to put your ad in one of our live videos?
Your ad will also be permanently on the game videos, which live on YouTube forever.
Forever.
For forever.
And will be seen over and over again as the game is shared with fans and re-watched by players, coaches, and families.
Each package includes your logo on screen during gameplay and a commercial that gets aired during timeouts and halftimes of your sponsored games.
Another way Saddle Rock Sports Network is helping schools is that they give 20% of ad revenue back to a school group of your choice.
Whether that be, for example, the senior class, junior class, FFA, theater, whatever you want.
To reserve your sponsorship, click on the link to the order form in this post, or you can visit saddlerocksolutions.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to start the third set between the Lady Patriots and the Lady Eagles. Serving first this set are the Patriots. Abby Anderson is up to serve. And miscommunication by the Walsh Eagles gives Abby an ace. Another serve right there. Oh, and Kunzelman gets it up. And that's in. think that was Kunzelman, right?
Yes, it was.
Reese is up to serve. Abby passes it, sets it to Sarah Elmore, and Yanedi digs it out. Jaylee Freiberger saves it with that one hand. And again, another kill by Sarah Elmore. She did the back set. Back to game here. Set for Kunzelman. Brielle sets it up for Sarah Elmore, and Sarah can't quite get it over the net this time. Score is 2-2. Kunzelman is up to serve. To the back row. Eliana gets it up with her one-handed set. And here is a tip by Loader to give the Lady Eagles a point. Eagles are up 3-2. Pass to free ball from Brielle. Reese sets it up for Tedder. And Tedder gets the kill. Madeline Tedder. Kunzelman is still up to serve. An ace for Kunzelman. Nice pass to Eliana. Eliana sets it to Sarah Elmore for the kill. Mallory Johnson is up to serve. Walsh is ahead, 5-3. Mallory gets it over. Reese Mundell sets it to Tedder, and Tedder gets a kill. Number 6. Madeline. Is it Madeline?
Yeah.
Yes. Tedder up to serve. Mary gets it up. Sarah gets the kill. On a set by Eliana. Sarah Elmore up to serve. Oh, and we have some discussion with the refs. Not sure what's going on here. So I can take a moment to thank all of our sponsors: Ogallala Commons, Maverick Media, D&M Auctions, Kirk Oil, People's Credit Union, Cobblestone Inn and Suites, Justa Stitchin, and Brooks Farms. Thank you for sponsoring Saddle Rock Sports Network for South Baca, so we are here and able to pay our crew. So there was some discussion going on, and they are giving it to Walsh, calling it, I'm not sure what they're calling it, a misrotation. And there's going to be some more discussion. With that, we'll be right back after these messages.
At Ogallala Commons, we aim to support vibrant High Plains communities, and a critical part of that is workforce and leadership development. In the past 20 years, we've hosted nearly 800 community-based paid internships for students and adults, and invested thousands of dollars in youth business owners through entrepreneurship fair competitions. Learn more or apply at ogallalacommons.org/efair or ogallalacommons.org/internships.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and the refs are still discussing something that happened, not sure what. It was supposed to be South Baca's ball, and then they discussed, and they gave it to Walsh, and then Wilson didn't agree with that, so they're looking at their paperwork again. Still some discussion going on over there at the table. Score here is 6-4, so they've taken the point off of South Baca. It's going back and forth, so not sure. So we will be right back again.
Hey, did you know there was a design and print shop right here in Springfield, Colorado? Maverick Media has everything from business cards and envelopes to posters and banners. We make custom forms for trucking, scale tickets, invoicing, and more. Big projects or small, we've got the skills to bring your ideas to life. And we're more than just printing. We carry a wide range of office and school supplies too. When you choose Maverick, you're choosing a partner. Stop by and see us today at 917 Main Street in Springfield. See you soon.
Enough. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're still unsure of what's going on. Now they've taken Walsh's point away. We thought Walsh was getting the ball again during that commercial. So I'm not sure what's going on. But thank you to our presenting sponsors, Ogallala Commons, Maverick Media, D&M Auctions. Now we are doing a lineup check for South Baca. They just did one for Walsh. Let's see what's going on. And it looks like it is Walsh's ball. Oh, I'm sorry. I was on the wrong side. They took South Baca's score off. And that's a kill for Sarah Elmore. Point goes to South Baca. I lost one. Score is 7-5. Walsh is on top. Sarah Elmore is up to serve. Ava gets it up, resets it to Jaylee Freiberger, and she hits it from the back row. Eliana sets it up for Abby Anderson, and she tips it, and Tedder gets it back over. Eliana gets a set to Abby Anderson, and Abby gets a kill. Elmore up to serve again. It is now 7-6. And Jaylee Freiberger just one arms it, and she gets it over. Serving is Ava Alley. Fortunately, my replay did not get that. And it's in! An ace for Ava. Mary gets it up. Sets it for Sarah Elmore. Sarah hits it. Jaylee brings it back up, and Walsh saves it over. Eliana tips it over, and it is out by the Eagles with that candy cane of death. Score is now 9-7. South Baca down by 2. Brielle Bond up to serve. Number 4 gets it into the net, and Walsh isn't able to dig it out of the net. Point South Baca. Brielle up to serve. Jaylee Freiberger is doing amazing as their libero, and Walsh got it in, and Loader, I'm not sure who, went into the net. So point to South Baca, and it is now
A tie game.
at 9-9. Sets it up for Reese. Wow. And that I should have replayed. I'm sorry, but I missed it. That like ping pong balled off of 3 girls from Walsh.
They so good, Miss Captain.
Brielle is still up to serve. South Baca is now up. They were up by 1. Now it's tied.
10-10.
10-10. Jaylee is up to serve. Nice serve. Straight back over. And that is a kill for Mary? I'm going to have to look this up and see if those kind of things are kills. Brewer's up to serve. South Back is up by 1. Jaylee gets it up. Reese hits it over. Liana sets it to Johnson, and Jaylee's there again. She backsets a little. Ava backsets a little too far for Reese to be able to get it. South Baca's up by 2 points now. Brewer is still serving. And we have a timeout taken by the Walsh Eagles. And we will be right back after these messages. At Cobblestone Inn and Suites, Springfield, we know that travel isn't just about where you go. It's about how you feel along the way. From the moment you walk through our doors, you're more than a guest. You're part of our family. Settle into rooms designed for comfort where big city quality meets small town warmth. Start your morning with a hearty, complimentary breakfast and enjoy the little details that make a big difference. From free Wi-Fi to genuine hospitality, whether you're here for work, visiting family, or simply passing through, Cobblestone Inn and Suites, Springfield is your place to rest, recharge, and feel at home. Because here, you don't just stay, you belong. Welcome back, everyone. South Baca is up 12-10 in this third set. South Baca has won the first 2 sets, 25-20 and 25-17. They're up by 2 right now. Brewer is up to serve. Walsh hustling, gets it over. South Baca can't get it back over. 12-11. Tedder coming in for Tedder. Yanades up to serve. Oh, nice little ping pong there. Ping pong action there, too.
Yeah.
It is now tied.
12-12.
Sarah Elmore from behind the line sets to Tedder. Sarah gets it back up. Sets to Johnson, and Kunzelman and Reese are there to block. And that is out on the Eagles side. Eagles almost touched that. Calzada is up to serve again. Eagles are up by 1. Sets it for Johnson. It's going back and forth a little bit quick. And there was a nice play set up to Abby Anderson. Abby Anderson is up to serve. It is
A tied game. 13-13.
Reese Mundell hits it over. Eliana sets it to Mallory Johnson. Those one-armed saves. Gotta love them. And another hit by Sarah from behind. Eliana there. They call Sarah into the net, giving the Eagles a point, making them go up by 1 point, 14-13. Reese is up to serve. Mary digs it up, but into the net. Nice serve by Reese Mundell. Nice set by Eliana. But Sarah hits it into the net. And now the score is 16-13. Walsh goes up by 3. Mundell is still serving. Nice hard serve. Eliana gets it up for Mallory Johnson. And Jaylee gets a little too close to the net for Reese to get that. Point goes to South Baca, 16-14. Gutierrez is up to serve. Jaylee Freiberger gets it up. Tedder hits it into the net. Point South Baca. It is a 1-point game, 16-15. Gutierrez up to serve again. Set to Kunselman. Abby Anderson gets it up, sets over to Mallory Johnson. Unable to get that. Nice one-armed, almost save. Eliana serves it again. Miscommunication between the Eagles. Gutierrez is still up to serve. It is now South Baca's up by 1 point, 17-16. Another good serve. That's another ace. Have you been counting, Bubba? Eliana up to serve again. It is 18-16. To that back row. Jaylee brings it back into play. Tedder gets it back over on a free ball. Eliana sets it up. 2. Oh, wow. I thought they were going to save that. They did not. Point South Baca, 19-16. And we have a timeout by Walsh. Justa Stitchin, LLC, is your locally owned and operated quilt store since 2001. Mary Lee Freiberger offers many options like Letterman jackets, patches for the jackets, fabric notions, long arm quilting, batting, and alterations. Call Mary Lee Freiberger at 719-523-4985 for more information or come by at 748 Kansas in Springfield. Again, if you want to start a crew at your school, come join the adventure. We have 6 crews in 2025, plus more on the way. Let's start a crew at your school. Get a hold of Brad Doherty in Branson. Eliana Gutierrez is up to serve again. It is a 3-point game, 19-16. South Baca is on top. Serves to Yanedi. Reese gets it up for Ava. Ava hits it over. Eliana is setting to Sarah. A block by Kunselman. Another set to Sarah. And this time, Walsh is in the net. Point goes to South Baca. It is now 20-16. And Eliana is still up to serve. Ava gets it up for Reese. Reese hits it into the net. Point to South Baca, 21-16. Eliana could finish this match off right here. Sets. Mallory Johnson gets it back over. Reese Mundell gets it up. Tedder gets it and gets a kill. Number 6. Madeline. Kunselman is up to serve. Sarah gets it up for Eliana. Eliana sets to Sarah. And number 11, Loader is into the net. Point to South Baca. It is 22-17. Mallory Johnson is up to serve. Nice dig by Jaylee Freiberger, but she gets it into the net for an ace for Mallory Johnson. 23-17. And Sarah answers with a hit. Eliana sets it to. And another kill by Sarah. Mallory Johnson, this is match point for South Baca. It's over, free ball. Let's see if South Baca can get it right here with Sarah. Another kill. And that is match point for South Baca. Oh. Nope. They're saying, what happened? Was it out? They're calling it out now. So that was not still match point. It is still match point. But Walsh's ball. And now South Baca wins on the service error 25-18. We will be right back after these messages with some stats.
Brooks Farms, a proud supporter of Southeast Colorado sports, wishes all student athletes a successful season. We wish you success in developing skills that will be used in everyday life. Teamwork, dedication, and work ethic. Good luck to all athletes of Southeast Colorado.
Since 1956, People's Credit Union has been dedicated to serving the hardworking farmers, ranchers, and residents of Southeast Colorado. With locations in Springfield and Lamar, we're here for you. Join our community of members at peoples-cu.com and experience a financial institution that truly cares. People's Credit Union. We work for you, committed to providing professional, accurate, and prompt financial services. People's Credit Union, your trusted financial partner since 1956. Member NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
DM Auctions provides full-service auction service from setup to settlement. We do every kind of auction imaginable: farm, estate, business, liquidation, household moving sales, real estate. If you don't have enough items to warrant an individual auction, we can do a buyout, where we purchase your items, lock, stock, and barrel, and liquidate them ourselves via our monthly consignment sale. Another service we provide is order buying. If you are looking for something, we will find it. Give us a call today.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh, or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
All right, we're back on the Saddle Rock Sports Network with some unofficial stats, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes we can't keep up with the stats and playing the game. So, who's your player of the game for South Baca?
For South Baca, I think it was Sarah Ellen.
What'd she have?
She had 14 kills and 1 walk.
That is amazing. For the rest of the stats, Brielle Bond had 5 aces and 1 kill. Mary Brewer had 1 kill. Mallory Johnson had 2 kills and 1 ace. Eliana Gutierrez had 5 kills and 2 aces. Abigail Anderson had 7 kills and 1 ace. On the Walsh side, I'm going to pick Madeline Tedder as the player of the game. She had 6 kills with in that game. Ava Alley had 2 aces. Jocelyn Tedder had an ace. Reese Mundell had an ace. River Loader had a kill. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. South Baca came out 3-0 in this matchup. We will be right back.